Welcome to the 4th episode of the new Frog Song series, Meet Us at the Market. This series of short videos will keep you all up to date with the changes in our crops and products at the farm. Tune in to each episode so you know the most abundant crops to expect at this week's markets. We're grateful to have our videographer Harley here to tag along with me this morning as we see the farm this third week of January 2020.
Since our last episode, it's been unseasonably warm. At the beginning of each year, we expect a week or two of warm weather we call summer in January. This creates a moment of abundance as everything starts to pop and our fruit trees start flowering here. Just like the roller coaster ride of weather in Florida though, we're expecting the temperatures to get down into the 30s tonight and probably even to the 20s tomorrow night. So that means all today and tomorrow we'll be prepping for frost, which means running mini wobblers or micro sprinklers on our fruit trees and covering some of our tender annuals with frost cloth, like the kohlrabi, the peas, and the arugula.
Carrots have been a staple for us since our first season. We struggle each year to get a good germination and control weeds, but the flavor in our carrots is worth the fight.
We use flame cultivation, micro irrigation, a lot of hand weeding, and even tractor cultivation to get these gems to come out right.
The tiny seed must be placed on top of the soil and kept moist for up to 2 weeks after seeding. If it dries out, it dies.
In 120 days, if everything works out right, we've got these beautiful little carrots. They're super tasty.
Our next crop here is also in the carrot family. We planted right alongside the carrots for our rotation and cultivation. Dill is one of our favorite herbs in the winter. It adds a bright citrus-like note to any dish. I recommend it with a potato salad and quick pickles. It's super cold hardy and we plant about 5 times each winter to keep a nice supply until April. We've been growing kohlrabi since 2012 at our farm. It's a quick annual that we start in the greenhouse and transplant out in the field. From the time we transplant, it only takes about 70 days to get a nice crop. Kohlrabi is the same species as cabbage, kale, and broccoli. It has been selected over centuries to produce a succulent stem. We think of it as an improved broccoli stalk. It has a nice, even texture, kind of like a crunchy apple or jicama. The flavor is like a sweet red cabbage.
So we cut into it. It's a nice white color on the inside. So we use the kohlrabi primarily in a quick pickle, or we'll just eat it like a matchstick, dip it in some hummus. It's super good like that. Don't forget to use the greens. They're just as good as sweet red kale.
Thanks for joining us today and hope you tune in to our next episode. Please continue to support regenerative agriculture, and please come out to see all of our awesome crops, as well as many other great products from our kitchen and our friends' farms at the farmers markets this week.